Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host, I'm Sekou Writes, and I want to send a shout out to New Thought Media Network and to me for following the advice of New Thought Media Network and staying here again and again and again and letting the show grow and grow and grow. So today I'm talking about I don't know what I'm talking about today. I don't know what I'm talking about today. Yesterday, I talked about the advantage of getting into the stock market. And I know many of you aren't involved in the stock market yet. And so I felt like it was a bit ahead of where you are. But I feel like I got to keep talking about it just a little bit. Just a little bit. So let me just restate what I said yesterday. You can fix your stock market schedule to suit you, to suit you, to suit you, right? Now that's important. Like you can put up like you can put up specific hours. You can put them up as your hours of operation, and you can do that regardless. So like this morning, it's waiting for 9:30. 9:30 came up. I was looking at the stock market. I was looking at the stock market, right, at 9:30, and I was just watching it shoot up. Now that was 15 minutes ago, but I could have bought. I could have bought starting at 4 a.m. Starting at 4 a.m. Now 4 a.m. The difference between 4 a.m. and 9:30 is huge. That's a huge gap. That's a huge gap. You can do it and be done. Do it and be done. So I just want to make that point that you can be good and done with your stock market schedule, and yeah, and be through with it. So that's what I really want to explain about um about the stock market. And so let me explain something else. I was watching Instagram this morning, and Stephen A. Smith was talking about. He was being interviewed by. I think the guy's name is John Hope Franklin. I think I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But he was talking to him. What struck me about the interview is that Stephen A. Smith is calm, cool, collected. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Stephen A. Smith is the guy, the black guy, and he's a sports commentator. He's always like, right? He's doing all that all the time. But this time he's off camera. Well, he's off set, right? He's just talking. And he's talking about his advice he would give his 18-year-old self. The advice he would give his 18-year-old self. So he said to listen more. Listen more. That was a good one. Listen more. And then he started talking about how people will come towards you acting as if they owe you something for helping them. Right? Like people who had no claim to fame or no real evidence of helping him would come out of the woodwork and say, "Hey, man, I helped you out. I helped you out. You give me my piece. Give me my piece." And so the two of them talked about this a little bit. They talked about the difference between knowing that someone owes you something and being well. No, let me rephrase that. The difference between what's
the difference between someone feeling entitled
someone
to your success.
Someone feeling entitled to your success. Thanks to P. King for shouting out from the background. I was there. I just couldn't quite get it. That's my aphasia working on me. My aphasia is is what I mean. By the way, I just saw aphasia profiled in a movie, and it really got me. So it was called Ice Road, and and Luke, what's his name? Liam 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 Neeson had a brother in the movie, and he came back from Vietnam with aphasia. And the way they depicted it in the movie was his brother would talk in incomplete sentences, and so you had to catch it, had to catch what he was saying. So anyway, my aphasia is much more gentle than his, but still it's the same thing. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. So shout out to P King for saying it. Now say it again, P. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith
was saying that the more success you attain, people feel entitled to
more people feel entitled to it, right? Thank you, P King.
So you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself. So you got to protect yourself, and that's why these people move around with herds of folks around them, like with like security guards and all these people, because people will approach you like, "Hey, man, give me some money." Basically, give me some money, and so you've got to protect yourself to keep the money that you've already gotten. Because I've said this a lot before, but it's not about how it is to get the money. It's about keeping the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the money. You can win the lotto. You can have somebody give you a bunch of cash. You could, all these ways of getting lots of money, you can accomplish them. But if you don't know how to keep your money, that money's gonna go bye-bye. Right? It's just gonna go bye-bye. And you've got to know that. If I've been rich a couple of times, and I know that now. I know that now that I've been rich a couple of times. I've had the money, and I thought for sure everything will be straight from now on. No, it does not work like that. You can use your money from doing DoorDash and setting it aside and doing the right thing with it, and you can make more money than having a $200,000 job. Now, those are real examples from my life. In case you missed it, having a $200 job versus me doing DoorDash was completely different. Like, I saved the money that I saved during DoorDash, and I didn't save the money that I was doing the $200,000 job, right? And so that's important. That's important. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me see if there's any comments. Oh, look at the sun on my face. That's nice. Let me see if there's any comments. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Very sorry. Very sorry. Let me check. Oh, this is comments from P King right across his station. Okay, so she's commenting to folks, inviting her circle, and I think that's it for today. But he's saying no, it's not. Because you said it's not. I am Sekou Writes. I am a stroke survivor. I'm a 2-time stroke survivor, and he's feeding me this information to give to y'all. And so on July 14th, 2022, I struggle with that date. July 14th, 2022, I had my second stroke. I didn't know about the first stroke. They had to tell me. And so I'm here doing this work with this TV show because it helps me complete thoughts. It helps me speak. It helps me do all these things that I'm not really doing in my regular life. And so this show is a help to me. And I hope you get something out of it, because as you may have noticed, I've dedicated my life, this phase of my life rather, to money, and people have had some weird reactions to that. But I want you to understand that when I had my second stroke, I didn't have any benefits, and so and so
Have benefits.
I didn't have any benefits, and so I had to fight a lot to get money for the various things that I was in,
Unable to pay.
unable to pay for. Unable to pay for. Thank you, P. Thank you. All right, P gave me a note. I want to share with others to prevent or know the signs of stroke. Yeah, there were no signs. There were no signs for me having a stroke. I didn't. Oh, I had headaches. I did not connect the two. I did not connect the two. I had headaches frequently, but I did not connect the two. And then I had Fee used to carry her medicine around with me, with her when she was with me, to shake out some pills if I needed them, because I had a need for constant medical attention. Well, light medical attention for my head, but I did not uh, correlate the two, right? And so I just thought I had headaches, and since I've had the stroke, I haven't had any headaches. So that was part of my 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 binary code that got me that showed people around me, if they had been paying attention, if I've been paying attention, that headaches on a constant level is a sign of a stroke. All right. Okay. I think I'm trying to close out now. And yeah, I think so.
Ask people if they have questions.
No, there's nobody watching right now. So if you have questions, drop them in the chat box for later, and I'll see them, and I'll connect with them, and I'll respond. All right. So remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Please remember to check out my book. Let me show it to you. Here it is. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Please check it out. And please remember me as we move into this Christmas phase. All right. Okay. And once again, now is better than perfect. All right. I'll see you guys later.